For the Beaver Radio Network, I'm Kelly Schultz. Joining me from the BSU women's basketball team is Morgan Lee, the senior captain out of Hayward, Wisconsin. And Morgan, you're coming off of a weekend where you put up 18 points against Minot State. They had been receiving votes coming into the weekend, and unfortunately your team wasn't able to pull out a win, a 74-66 loss. Your team's played in a lot of close games this year. For you as a senior, it's just got to be a little, I hate to use the word frustrating, but how frustrating is it?
It really is frustrating. It's just been so many in a row, and it just kind of, it's starting to wear on you a little bit. But, as a team captain and a senior, we're trying to pick up our team, and, you got to move on because you never know what can happen the next game.
Well, in the next game, speaking of that, you put up 14 points. Your team battled back and made it close in the final minutes. Kate Warmack tied up the game with a great play. You were at 58-58 at that point, and then your team takes its first lead. How hard is it to finish in this league? Everybody's so tough, aren't they?
Yeah, it really is. It always seems to come down to the wire in most of the games, and it's usually just a play or two difference in the game, and you always have to be on your best mental game too at the end of those tight games like that to make sure you can pull it off.
Talk about the intensity in that game. Obviously, with you being close and 3 minutes left on the clock, everybody probably gets fired up on the bench even, don't they?
Absolutely. It's really fun at the end of those games to see everyone into it and, the crowd and stuff, and it really just kind of gets your adrenaline going that much more.
Well, you got back-to-back home weekends. For you as a senior, it's got to be fun to be able to play in front of a home crowd. You mentioned how exciting it is. Is that one of your favorite things here at BSU? It
is, yeah. It's a cool atmosphere here because it's kind of the smaller town, and you get to know a lot of the people over the 4 years that you're here, and it's really neat to be able to talk to those people after the games and to see how excited they are for you.
You got Minnesota State and Concordia St. Paul this weekend. What's your team doing to prepare for those two teams?
Those are two of the top teams in our league, so we just really know, it's going to come down to all the little things, rebounding, being physical with them, not turning the ball over too much, things like that we really need to clean up and work on this week in order to get those wins.
For you as a senior, what kind of personal goals did you set at the beginning of the year, and have you accomplished any of those?
Just mainly to be a leader on the team, and I do feel, that my teammates look up to me and stuff, so I'd say that I'd accomplish those goals.
It's a Hall of Fame weekend here at BSU. Your dad was inducted last year. Is he coming back this weekend? I would assume so, since it's your last home games.
Yep, he'll be back this weekend. He's bringing his parents with. They're from Aurora, Illinois, so they're making quite the trip here for it, but it'll be really fun to get all the family together, and he's having some of his friends will be here too.
For you, Morgan, obviously 4 years at Bemidji State. Do you have a favorite memory looking back?
Oh, there's a lot of them. I'd say one of them, having my dad inducted in the Hall of Fame, was really cool last year. It was kind of a cool thing to see, and just to meet all the people that he played with that were here, and the coaches.
What are your plans after BSU?
I'm going to be working with Target. I had an internship with them last summer, and it ended up going really well, and I got a job offered for me after school. So I'm set with a job, and my parents are really happy about that.
What will you be doing for Target Corporation?
I'll be an executive team leader, or an ETL, and so it's being a manager of a certain department.
From team captain to team leader, Morgan, it's been fun watching you play for 4 years. Congrats, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you.